Hello and welcome at Stocks Advisors channel. In today's episode, we will talk about Sorento Therapeutics, traded at Nasdaq, ticker name SRNE. Well, SRNE today is showing white candle, although still intraday, you see it's white yellow, but it's a white candle, very strong move. Here we see being traded now is 17.98, already 18% as we speak, and growing actually. Very nice bullish effect here for a company of market capitalization of 2.57 billions. This is indeed a huge move. And of course, next question is it the end or can we grow further? Because if we did so much in one day and in 2 days, you see already we are from almost 725 till 941. At the moment, still the question is how long, how far it can go. Of course, there is still, of course, the capacity to grow, and in general, we are increasing in the price. And to understand this, let's do, and not only the price, but let's say the trend to grow is very positive here. So to understand those and how we can play here, let's do a quick analysis for Sorento Therapeutics. So first of all, it's important to note that we see that RSI move after being slowly increasing during these several, let's say, weeks, slight increase, which was very bullish, technically very positive. Now we see now it's resolved and we are going high, trying to go to overbought area here with the price action, meaning that we might be in this area soon. Still with some, let's say, pullback maybe, so we need to appreciate this possible action. And if you look what was happening in the price-wise, still it's good, by the way, that the volume being traded, it's still, let's say, although of course last 2 trading sessions is much higher, but it's still not that super high, for example, as we saw in August, September, or even October. It's still in acceptable regions, and it means that we can still go a bit higher. And what is important here, and in general, what we see that recently we again reconfirmed the moving average 200, this red line, as a very strong support, and we see like all 3 moving averages meeting each other, and usually this means that there should be a resolution on that. And as always, as we do at our daily charts, we have here 3 moving averages depicted. Here on the left you see their legends. These are moving averages 20, 50, and 200. So these 3 color lines being moving average, so 20, 50, 200 being green, blue, and red lines correspondingly. Here you see those. And what was actually happening during the last half a year, we saw kind of, generally speaking, accumulation, although of course with huge wavings, but speaking of moving averages wise, there was kind of grow up and then some slight decline, which was in general waving and understanding the current trading channel, kind of accumulative move. While moving average 200, the red line was coming into the vicinity of those moving averages, and it was really working as a very strong support level. For example, by 9 November, also we see last 3 weeks, it was strongly supporting. Also, one instance was in the middle of December. So we see indeed this is the lower limit that is pushing price upwards from it. And of course, in that sense, the price action was really going high, and we see that the trading trend that was previously the case, if you look here, let's call it R1, now the lower part of it now is changing to the upper trend, which is from the lower part is supported by moving average 200, and we clearly see at least it is this trend, and we can call it T1, but it might also go with acceleration. So there should be, let's say, a higher line forming, but we still don't know the angle here, and the angle will be known once we have, let's say, the stabilization of the current wave, which is now forming. So once we have, let's draw it just imaginarily, for example, this wave, still we could go another positive candle here. If you look at the action, if we hold this shape of the candle today, then we could have another positive candle, and then actually at least until the level of 10 it could be going, and then some, let's say, some hesitation or some shadow can come at these levels, because historically they are kind of volatility decision making. So let's say we can go to the target price action would be this level, let's call it S1, and S2 would be like the possible level where the shadow of the candle will go. So somewhere between S1, S2, probably the reconfirmation of the current wave will start, and when it will stop and we go another wave, then we will know actually the upper trend, the new, not T1, but another one we were just speaking about. Let's just imaginarily draw it here with this color, meaning that it's still unknown, the angle. So let's draw it. Once the angle will be known, we will know actually where we will create the new uptrend. But for the moment, it's clearly growing up. And of course, the first resist line and confirmation understanding would be at S1, S2, and then we will need to think how it will go. Well, most probably the wave will actually reconfirm itself to the current, let's say, another line, support line, where which we pierced now, but it's also a very strong one. So probably we will return to it, or maybe even today we will finish at this level. This one, let's call it R3, so most probably R2, so probably R2 level would be actually our, let's write it here, R2 level will be our point, the level at where we will start forming this new trend we discussed here. Let's call it a T2 trend. But still, as well as we don't know the point here when it will cross it, so we don't know the angle yet, but probably it will be at these levels. And speaking of that, actually, it is therefore would be advised to buy at these levels as a first entry. So actually already to buy in the vicinity of it, because even if we go up, you can sell and then rebuy it again. That's why I will draw it 2 times here. And should, again, in both cases, we already decline further down, or after that repulse from going to S1, S2, and then returning and buying at this level, and then should we again decline, then of course the next level to buy would be exactly at the vicinity of T1 line, because there it will be also supported further by this level, very strong support. Let's call it S3. So anything between T1 and S3 would be another buy, so average down opportunity in both cases immediately or after the return. And again, as always, we discuss not given at all, but should we really go down, something should break, then of course we can buy again and to average down again, and then it would be actually this kind of descending little bit line, but it should be very strong. Then let's call it R3. So anything between R3, R1 would be another buy here to average down again. In both cases, and immediately or for 2. So it's like for two waves playing opportunity here. And then the return should happen, but most probably we will not even go there. Even in the worst case, we most probably go to the second entry point, because this is very bullish overall, and we could either return here to T1 trend, or after some volatility we might even go further high. So overall it's bullish, and already buy is advised. Again, it's advised to buy here at the first level with 1 portion now or later, then second level 2 portions, and again 2 portions. So more tuned for the grow up 5 portion play, meaning that the money would like to play here, you can split in 5 portions. So you buy with 1 already, and then you can average down first time with 2 portions, and again with 2 portions if needed, though not expected according to the entry levels described here with dark circles. So this would be the best opportunity and best optimization of profit versus loss. And overall, of course, the midterm prognosis for the company is very positive, because also if you look, after being really an indecisive mode already very long now, it's starting the move up. So most probably it will first at least finish the wave, and then maybe do the second positive wave, or if recharged, then doing like this. So in the first scenario, it would mean we will either immediately restart from the first circle, or from the, let's say, T1 S3. If the second situation will take place, so we will go to negative wave first MACD wise, then probably we will go to R1, R3 entry as well. Anyway, in both cases, very promising, very profitable play here. either immediately or towards midterm. So good luck with it. Also, please don't forget to subscribe to our channel if you're first time watching this video, so this way you will not miss similar videos in the future. Also, please press the bell button, so indeed you will be alerted. And by the way, speaking of not missing the videos, you can also check our free mobile application, link available in the description to this video. With this mobile application, you will be always capable to see latest 14 videos uploaded to the channel without really need to go to the channel and manually checking for those. So this way you'll be alerted, and if you want to see the video, you just press the appropriate button and you will be returned to the video and see analysis according to the one or similar to the one we saw for SRNE here. So with this having said, good luck with Sorento Therapeutics. Again, don't be too greedy, because now we see the positive price action is going. It's very bullish overall, but don't be too greedy. Take your profit in time. Usually we advise up to 10%, although here, of course, opportunity is much higher. And the reason for that is that try to be consistent. There are many videos always posted at the channel. You can always try another opportunity as well. So be consistently trading with positive profit rather than trying to become rich from one trade. Usually this is not possible, and kind of a reason why many beginning traders fail in the first year of their trading experience. So good luck with SRNE, and see you at another episode of Stock Advisor channel.